In this video, we are going to continue the 30-day journey of adding your guys' funny ideas in my Roblox game. We are currently at day 9 right now, and at day 30, I will be releasing the game to public so you guys can play. But before we start, I'm an up-and-coming Roblox Studio YouTuber that is funny studio challenges. I am currently at 1,245 subscribers right now, but we are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the 30 days, so if you could please subscribe, that will mean the world to me. First up is a comment by Polar Bear, and he said to add a badge called Heaven Heart, and how you obtain it is if you chat I love Jesus, you will get spawned up in the heavens and talk to him, and if you say Jesus give me the badge please, you will be granted the badge Heaven Hearts. So I then added a badge in the badges folder, named it Heaven Hearts, and put the description as heaven with a smiley face. I then went to Photo P and made a badge icon for the badge. I then tried to find a good image, but there wasn't really any good images to put as a heaven, so I just put a heart over a yellow sunburst. So I started by making heaven, and it's just a yellow base plate that's like really high up in the air. I then got Jesus from the free models. I then made a part, called it the TP part, and this is the TP part that you will teleport to. I then grouped everything together so I can stay organized. I then added a remote event so that I can connect the client to the server. I then finished the script so that you can teleport to the TP part, but now I have to make the local script where you call it. So I made it to where whenever you say I love Jesus, you then fire that remote event, and then that remote event will make you teleport to the top of heaven. I then made it to where if you were to say Jesus please give me the badge, it will check how far away you are from Jesus, and if you are within 100 studs of him, you will get the badge. Here is a demonstration on how it works. So yeah, as you can see, it does work. As y'all saw, his hair was a little bit messed up, but don't worry, I did fix that. So next up, we do have a suggestion, and it is a comment by Beware the Ball Pit, and he said to add a tree with a beehive. So here I am building the tree and the hive for this beehive. I then modeled them all together so I could stay organized, because you know I'm trying to get into a good habit of doing that. I then searched for a bee like buzzing sound, and I could not find one, so I just made one myself. Here is the clip of me just doing the buzz sound. I then created the audio and named it Buzfas buzzing sound because you know it's me, it's my personal voice. I imported it into the game, started scripting it, and I made the variables, which is beehive model, beehive sound, click detector, all that good stuff. And then I made it to where when you click on it you get the badge, but I also made it to where if you are within 40 studs of the beehive you will hear my buzz sound. So next up is a comment by 123gens4, and he wants a gumball machine where if you roll you get a gumball, like a random gumball, and if you eat the blue one you explode, and like a bunch of other stuff. But I did not, because I don't want to spend too much time on these badges, so I basically just made it where you get a 33% chance of red, 33% chance of yellow, and 33% chance of blue. And I made 3 badges for it. As you can see, this is me building the badge icons for each badge, and then yeah, this actually works really well and it was fun to make. But I also added a cooldown so you can't just spam it and like get a bunch of gumballs. Next one is a comment by K Plays, and the badge name will be More Dessert, and the description is you walk into an ice cream shop and you see 12 different flavors of ice cream and you take them all and shove it down your throat. I simplified it just a little bit, so basically I'm just gonna make it to where if you eat ice cream exactly 12 times, nothing over, nothing below, you will get a badge called More Dessert. So I started by making a horrible ice cream shop place. I then added lights into the ice cream shop because it was like really dark in there. I then made a counter where the ice cream will be. I then got ice cream out of the toolbox because I don't know how to model. I then started to make the badge for it just so I don't have to do that at the end. And I thought it would be pretty funny if I put the description of that badge an equation that equals to 12. So like, you gotta put it into your calculator. Unless you're like really smart, you can just solve it at the top of your head, which I highly doubt because I don't even know what tan is. Actually, I do. I then started to work on the badge icon so it's just not empty because that would be very boring. I then made it to where if you click it 12 times, exactly 12 times, it will obviously wait one more second to see if you click it again, but if you click it exactly 12 times, you get a badge called more dessert, and that is not supposed to be the image for that badge icon. So let me fix that real quick. And there we go, the more dessert badge is done. On to the next suggestion. Next up is a comment by Creeper Craze Gaming, and he said hidden gem finder, and how you get it is you got to find the hidden gem located in the secret area of the game, and then you look for unusual landmarks or object that might lead you to the special place, which is basically clues. So I started by getting a gem out of the toolbox, also decided to place it at the top of the blue building because there's nothing there. I then made a script where if you click on it, you get a badge called It's a Gem. I then got a cartoon gem off of Google, put it into remove.bg as always because the background is never removed for me. It could make my life so much easier, but no, they just put a white screen behind it. Anyways, I put it into Photopea, made the final badge, and here it is. When you click on it, you get the gem badge. Then worked on adding the clue so it could, lead you to the place, and I basically made it to where if you were to click on one of the random Maxwell cats, there's a chance that it will be the clue Maxwell cat, and it says from Maxwell there's something on one of the blue buildings. So yeah, there's your clue. But then I see a comment by Card Train, and I've seen Card Train before. Like I swear you're OG, but if I haven't, then I guess you're OG now. Anyways, it is make a cat named Waffles, and when you feed him a waffle, you get a badge. And I thought about it, and I was like, didn't I just make a cat? And I decided to make it where if you feed Waffles a waffle, you get a badge plus the clue. So yeah, here's that right now. You feed him, get a badge, you get a clue. But let me explain to you how I made the badge icon. I basically got this AI generated waffle and then placed it into Photopea like always, and yeah, goated badge icon. I think it probably looks the best, even though it kind of looks like all of the same. And then I was about to work on the final suggestion that I saved for last, but Folly, which is my twin brother, he said that somebody commented a really funny idea, and it's to add a button, and when it's pressed there's a 1 in 1,000 chance, or maybe even smaller, to award the player a badge. Also make the icon be a taco. And I thought, what if I make that gumball machine that button, and whenever you click on it there's a chance that you get a taco instead, but it's like really low. So I asked ChatGPT what the chances were that there was going to be a taco inside of the gumball machine, and he said 1 in 100 million. So yeah, I made the chances really low. So I got rid of the cooldown entirely because I want people to just absolutely spam that thing, because I already know this is going to be the most hardest badge. Like if you get this badge, you're literally insane. You're literally the luckiest guy ever. But you get a taco, and then you also get the taco badge that I made. Yeah, I forgot to say that basically it'll roll a number 1 through 100 million, and if that number is equals to a certain number, then that, obviously that's 1 in 100 million. So I asked my community saying pick a number 1 through 100 million, and someone said 768. So yeah, I set it to 768, and I tested it being 1 in 768. I don't know why, but just cause. And yeah, it actually took me a long time, but yeah, I ended up getting the taco. It actually kind of felt rare, but that was only 1 in 768. Like it's gonna be 1 in 100 million now. And yeah, I forgot to update the badge icon. But anyways, I fixed that, and now we're on to the next suggestion. Next up is a comment by Deemtev, and he said to rework the badge icons, and which I did. But before I did that, since we're on the topic of badges, I decided to make the badges thing a scrolling frame, and then make the badge notifications like instantly, because it was connecting to the data store to make sure you didn't already have it. But yeah, I'm not gonna really talk much about the badge icon. Just know that it took around 2 hours to do. But yeah, here is me scrolling through the new badge UI, and then also obviously the new badge icons. Yeah, they look a lot more professional now compared to last time. I mean, last time they were hideous. So yeah, but that will be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for day 10 because that is the 10-day special. I probably won't be able to do anything though because I have something early in the morning that I have to go to, but I will try and put a lot of effort in that video. Don't quote me on that though, because I might be tired because of what I'm gonna do that morning. I just want to say thank you guys all so much for the support of this series so far, 9 days, and honestly, I mean, I've been putting in a lot of hours into these videos, but it's all worth it because when I join my Discord, you know, I see everyone having a good time. You know, it's in my mind, I'm like, I built this, you know, so not the Discord server, Tigo built that, but the community, I built the community. That's all for me though. Stay tuned for day 10.